Presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Deadeye! A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Carr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman tangles with one of the hottest teams, the hottest team in the South Atlantic Conference. UVA Wise enters Holt Fieldhouse with a 5-game winning streak in tow, and the Cavs are winners of 7 of their last 8. Included in that is a 6-point win over Carson-Newman back on December 4th. Wise with the longest active win streak in the SAC at 5 straight games, tied with Anderson for that marker. Carson-Newman will try to put a halt to it and salvage a split for the season series. How it all shakes out, we'll check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments head your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman is back in Holt Fieldhouse for 3 of its next 4 games. And Carson-Newman starts this homestand with the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, as your team tries to salvage a split in the season series, you look back to that first meeting, and I guess you and I were talking off air. I think Blake Mellinger's team has done a phenomenal job in improving itself defensively from a year ago. How does that bear out as you head into the second meeting with the league's second best scoring D and second best field goal percentage D?
I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. You've got a team that's really, really committed on the defensive side of the ball. That they've created an identity with that. They've got some size at the rim to create a presence there and some rim protection. Their on-ball defense is fast, quick, and it's got length. So it's going to be a challenge. It seems though this year when we've played teams that sort of identify as defensive teams, we've performed well a lot more times than we haven't. So I'm hoping that our guys have confidence, especially being at home against a stellar defensive team.
Biggest takeaway from that meeting way back on December 4th that needs to be improved upon for success here in meeting number 2?
Our defense, I think that is probably of our 6 losses this year, that is the loss that has frustrated me the most, because I felt like we had some major controllable breakdowns on the defensive side, and they capitalized on those breakdowns.
In that game, Wise made 13 threes, 13 of 30. It's a season high for the Cavs if you factor in Division II opponents. They did bomb in 21 against Carolina Christian on a Kids' Day game on December 16th out of the USCC AA. How do you approach it if they start firing away again from beyond the arc?
What's the most mind-blowing about that information, Kev, is that the 13 they made, like 5 of them were from their centers.
Yes.
So, and we were sort of encouraging some of that a little bit, but when we made an adjustment to sort of give greater coverage to those guys from beyond the arc, we did not execute well. So kudos to them in that particular game. I think we're a different team now than we were then. I think they are a different team now than they were then. And so I think it'll be a real challenge for us.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Saturday at Newberry, you saw the resurgence of Trey Hubbard with his 17th career 20-point night after a string where he'd scored in single digits in 3 out of 4 games, which is a streak that hadn't happened to him since he's been at Carson-Newman. What do you continue to hope to see from your point guard?
Well, second semester, Trey's played a lot of really, really good basketball here for us. It's hard to be clicking on all cylinders every game, especially the way we utilize him. I mean, he is a very dynamic 0 to 60 kind of performer, and we ask a lot of him. I mean, the ball's in his hands more than anybody on our team, and has been for the last year and a half. So the expectations are high. The capabilities that he possesses are great. But we give him a little grace when he's had a misstep. Thank goodness he's not had many of them. And the way he bounced back after the LMU game at Newberry is a testament to that. I'm very confident that he'll be ready to go and will deliver against the Cavaliers.
Jack Browder has 3 career double-doubles against UVA Wise all time. What is it about the Cavs that sets off Junkyard Jack?
I don't know what's necessary about their approach, but we definitely need another kind of performance from him like that. Most of the time with Jack, it's more about just him winning the battle from within. He really is an ultra competitive human being, and so no matter who he's competing against, he as long as he's locked in and is really, really in the right place mentally, a double-double for him. He sort of makes it look easy. We know it's not, but he sort of makes it look easy at times.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Cavs.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, down!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan. A triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, the starting lineups being introduced to the crowd here in Holt, and we'll get you squared away with them now. For the visitors from UVA Wise, it is a 3-guard, 1 forward, 1 center lineup for head coach Blake Mellinger. The guards, 3 good ones, Kalen Lightford, Bradley Dean, and Deuce Wingfield. Dean averages 16.3 points per game, 2 years removed from a SAC Player of the Year campaign, the Highland Cavaliers. The forward is Lav Svetkovic, 14.2 points per game out of Novi Sad, Serbia. And the man in the middle is Evan Ramsey, big 7-foot freshman out of Abingdon, Virginia. Carson-Newman will utilize the same starting 5 that it has used in all 19 games this year. Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and John Zhao. Eagles out in the pristine home whites. White tops, white shorts, orange numerals trimmed in blue. All black road jerseys for the Highland Cavaliers. Black tops, black shorts, red numerals trimmed in white. Illick versus Ramsey for the jump. Grant Tyler throws the ball in the air. Ramsey wins the tip. And the Highland Cavaliers move with the basketball from right to left to open up this contest. Ramsey, right elbow, dribble handoff for Bradley Dean, fires from the free throw line, swirls out right side, and Illick corrals. Eagles fly left to right. Brennigan down the right side of the paint, backs out Illick, head of the key, Browder. Browder quick trigger, straight on three. Browder bangs it in. Jack Browder fires the opening salvo, 3-0 Eagles, 30 seconds into the contest. Cavs with it front court. Dean, head of the key. Eagles sag off of him. Dean's, of course, going to shoot that, and Bradley Dean buries it. Only 35% on the season, but he's a career 39% shooter. Bradley Dean can't leave him that wide open. It's a 3-3 ball game, 50 seconds in. Eagles front court. Hubbard, free throw line. Down to the right, walk on Dean. Tosses up through contact on the 2023 sack player of the year and lays it in over him. 5-3. Eagles by a pair, a minute in. Cavs front court. Ramsey out of the key, out to Dean between the rings. Left around a Ramsey screen. Swings it to the left wing, Spektovich. Back to Dean up top. Round to the right wing, Lightford. Lightford pulls up, right elbow jumpers off the mark. Rebound scrapped for by Ramsey. Zal dispossesses him and comes away with it for Carson-Newman. Eagles move it left to right. Hubbard in transition through the lane, flicks it up. Air ball, but a whistle and a foul. Charge this to whom? To Evan Ramsey, his first. The first on UVA Wise. Cavs off to a 10-5 start this season. High-level basketball for Blake Mellinger's crew. 3 wins this year over nationally ranked clubs. Included in that is a win over Carson-Newman back on December 4th. They've also beaten Lenore Ryan and North Georgia, members of not only the top 25, members of the top 20. And fresh off an OT win over the Bears on Sunday. Hubbard's first free throw glances off the left of the rim, no good. One more for him. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. 0 of 2 trip for Trey Hubbard, who had made 14 straight free throws. Rims out front side. Cavs collect and bring it right to left, down by 2. Dean, right wing, 2 passes over to left wing, Wingfield. Spins, left block. Lobs back out to Dean, right point. Dean, down to the right block, lays it up. It's blocked by Illick and Browder. Hubbard the rebound and running front court for the Eagles. Ahead to Illick running the lane. Illick fouled as he went in for a 2-handed jam, and it's a quick second personal on Evan Ramsey. 2 personals on Ramsey, 2 team fouls on the Cavs, 2 free throws coming for Braden Illick. Good defensive swat on one end for the Eagles, leading to a big second personal on the postman Ramsey as Illick cans the first free throw. 3-point lead for the Eagles, 6-3, 18:05 to play in the first half. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pie of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pizzas are $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Illick short on the second, so it's a 6-3 lead for the Eagles 2 minutes in. Carson-Newman started 1 of 4 at the charity stripe for a team coming in averaging 78% at the line. Cavs front court. Left wing, Wingfield tries to triple, bounces off the right iron, no. Hubbard the rebound in front of Max Lidman. Hubbard sprints front court, gets it to Brennigan, right wing, extra pass, Zhao, right corner, 3 ball, all strings. John Zhao makes it rain from distance. Carson-Newman has scored 6 straight to make it a 9-3 ball game. Biggest lead of the day for the Eagles, 17:30 to go first half. Spektovich goes to work right side of the paint, backs it out, Dean right wing. Around the horn to the left wing for Wingfield. Drives, teardrop, airballed, Illick to the board on the right baseline. Hubbard into the front court for the Eagles. Hubbard kicks Zhao, right point, wide open from deep. Zhao misfires off the back of the 10. Dean rises to pull in the rebound. Cavs haven't scored in 2 minutes. They've missed their last 4. Eagles on a 6-0 run in the interim. Dean slaloming through traffic, kick out left corner, Wingfield. Back around, 5 out, no one in for the Cavs against the zone. Left wing, Wingfield tries to triple, airballed it. Nothing. Browder the board on the right baseline for the Eagles. C in front court. Brennigan, left wing. Crossover, dribble on Spektovich. Backs it out into the left corner. Brennigan, between the legs, drives baseline, gets underneath the basket, pivots, twirls, right-hand leaner, falls in off glass. 8-0 run for the Eagles. Carson-Newman is up by 8. 11-3, 16:30 to play in the opening half. Cavs haven't scored in 3 minutes. Lidman, dribble handoff for Dean at the top of the key. Dean Takes a three from the left point. It's off the mark front of the rim. Hubbard the rebound. Seeing races left to right. Hubbard into the front court. Down the left side of the lane. Lost it going up. It's blocked out of bounds by Lidman and stays with Carson-Newman. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Anderson Cummins is into the game for the Cavs, as is Patrick Shelley. Brennigan triggers into Illick left point, out to the left wing for Hubbard. Hubbard to the hoop. Hubbard lays it in past Cummings with the right hand. 10-0 run for Carson-Newman. Eagles are up by 10. 13-3, 4 minutes into the contest. Cavs looking for their first points in 3 minutes. Shelley, right elbow, fires the 15-footer and swishes it. That stops a 3-minute, 17-second Cavalier scoring drought and brings the lead back down to single digits. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard into the paint, tosses out of bounds. First turnover of the day for Carson-Newman. 15:34 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 13, UVA Wise 5. A good 10-0 run for the Eagles to open things up. They're in control right now. What are the next 4 minutes hold? Find out when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
15:34 to go in the first half. It's a 13-5 lead for Carson-Newman over the Highland Cavaliers. Eagles jumped out to a 10-point edge, 13-3, on the heels of a 10-0 run. Now a little 2-2-1 full-court zone press for Carson-Newman. Bilbray, Brennigan, Browder, McElhaney, and Jaw on the floor for Carson-Newman against Shelley, Lidman, Svetkovic, Dean, and Cummins. Svetkovic at the right point, hands off to Dean, curling to the head of the key. Back to the right wing, Cummins tries to triple and rattles it in. Anderson Cummins isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he is efficient. That's his 12th made three of the season, 52% on the year. 5 in a row for the Highland Cavaliers to get it back down to a 5-point game. Eagles answer on the other end, twisting, turning. Jack Browder fills it up at the hole. 15-8, Eagles by 7. 14:54 to play first half. Other way, Cummins hits a long two from the left wing. 15-10, Eagles by 5. 14:45 to play in the first half. Anderson Cummins, 7 points off the bench, didn't play in the first meeting. Eagles front court. Jaw at the top of the key. 2 right-hand dribbles, sends it to McElhaney, over to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan left around to Jaw screen, pick and pop 3, lobs, nobody's home. And Svetkovic has the steal. Head to Cummins, through traffic, sends it right corner, Shelley. Shelley thought about the 3, jab step right foot, now muscles into the paint, fades from the free throw line, backboard, nothing else. Jaw the rebound. Sends it ahead to Matt Bilbray, who weaves front court. Bilbray sets up shop on the right wing. Shelley defends him man-to-man. Head of the key for Usman Jaw. Jaw hands off McElhaney, underhand flip Bilbray, back to Jaw at the top of the key, 13 to shoot. Jaw, right wing. Lidman sags off of him. Chest pass Bilbray left wing, 9 to shoot. Bilbray, head of the key, moves down the right side of the paint, underneath the basket, sends it out, Brennigan right point, 3 and 2. Brennigan, step back 3, right wing. Brennigan nails it. Nick Brennigan, hand in his face, shot clock winding down, stretches the Eagle lead back to 8. 18-10, 13:37 to play first half. Cavs front court, a layup by Cummins off the underside of the backboard. Eagles board. McElhaney down the left side of the paint, Sends it out to Bilbray, left wing. Drives inside past Shelley. Gets to the cup. Right-hand layup. Scoop of potatoes off glass. Count it. And one. Firm take by the freshman. A first personal on Lov Svetkovic. A third team foul on the Cavaliers. And the Eagles with 5 in a row to match their biggest lead. 5 straight made baskets for Carson-Newman. Eagles have started 8 of 9 from the field and 3 of 4 from 3. Matt Bilbray looking to put Carson-Newman on a 6-0 run here with the and one free throw, which he does. 13:24 to play in the first half. Eagles have scored 6 in a row to take an 11-point lead. Cavs onto the offensive end. Svetkovic for Lidman at the top of the key. Swings it left wing, Patrick Shelley. Shelley drives on McElhaney, left baseline, backing out Lidman left wing. Out of the key, Svetkovic gets past 2 men, floater up. Nothing but the very front lip of the rim, but a whistle and a foul. On whom is this? It's on Camden McElhaney, his first. The first on Carson-Newman. 13:01 to play in the first half. UVA Wise, 4 of 13 from the field. That's 31%. Carson-Newman filling it up, 8 of 9. Out to this 21-10 lead with 13:01 to play in the first half. Lov Svetkovic, who makes 2 out of every 3 free throws he takes this season, is off to the line, looking to make this a single-digit game again and stop a 6-0 Carson-Newman run. Svetkovic's first free throw is through nothing but nylon. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. Svetkovic makes his second. That stops Carson-Newman's 6-0 run and cuts the deficit to 9 for the Cavs. 21-12, 12:55 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Jaw, left elbow, flips Bilbray right wing. Bilbray curls down the left side of the paint, back to the basket on Cummins, turns right, fades, and hits. Tough shot from Matt Bilbray from 6 feet out, but it's a twine tickler for him. Eagles have made their last 6 attempts from the field and are back up 11. 23-12, 12:28 to play in the first half. Cavs front court. Cummins sends it out to the right corner, Svetkovic. Baseline drive on Jaw, reverse layup. That was strong, but a whistle and a foul on Uzman. Trailing to play. First on Uz, second on the Eagles. 2 more free throws for Lov Svetkovic. Carson-Newman, hot hand early. 9 of 10 from the field. Cavs 4 of 13. Svetkovic buries his first. He's got all 3 of his points at the line. And it's back to a 10-point game. 23-13. Eagles by 10 with 12:20 to play in the first half. 1 more free throw. Svetkovic bends the knees, flips it up, and knocks that one down. 12:20 to play first half. 23-14, Eagles by 9. Max Lidman is out. Evan Ramsey is back in, playing with 2 fouls. See how Carson-Newman attacks him. Bilbray's over the timeline right side for Carson-Newman. Bilbray, right around a jaw screen, stop, pop, 15-footer, right elbow, rattles home. Matt Bilbray has 7 points to pace Carson-Newman off the bench. Eagles are back up 11, matching their biggest lead. 25-14, 8 minutes into the contest. Cavs front court. Svetkovic, right-hand flip, back of the rim, no. Ramsey wins the battle for the offensive board. Second chance for the Cavs. Dean, head of the key. Drives, whistle, fouled on the floor. Carson-Newman wanted a travel called. Instead, Matt Bilbray is whistled for his first. Team's third, wasn't in the act of shooting. Wise basketball when we get back. Eagles 10 of 11 from the field. An unreal start for Carson-Newman. That's why they lead UVA Wise by 11, 25-14. We're back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:47 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman has made 10 of its first 11 shots from the field. And the Eagles are up by 11 on UVA Wise, 25-14. Cavalier basketball out of the break. Dean, Ramsey, Wingfield, Shelley, and Lightford on the floor for Blake Mellinger's crew. Right corner for Wingfield, swings at Shelley for a right wing three. Shelley knocks it down, nothing but cords. Wise's first make from the field in 3 minutes. That makes it an 8-point Carson-Newman lead. 25-17 with 11:30 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan off to Illick, left wing. Illick attacks the basket, gets to the rim, and lays it in with the right hand around a screen. Nice take for Braden Illick. He's got 3. Carson-Newman's back up by 10. 27-17 with 11:13 to go in the first half. Cavs with it front court. Shelley at the top of the key. Pass deflected, loose. Shelley gathers it back in. Reset left wing, dump it inside Ramsey, left block. Backs down, Illick turns, right hand hook, back iron no. Zhao pulls in the board. Eagles sprint left to right. Hubbard swings it, Zhao top of the key, drives inside on Ramsey, gets to the basket, layup won't go, but Illick second chance tap will. Right hand, left side, Illick sinks it. Carson-Newman up 12. Eagles with their biggest lead. 29-17, 10:40 to go in the first half. Cavs with it front court. Left corner, baseline drive, Wingfield gets to the basket. Illick was straight up. Zhao was looking to dislodge it. We've got a whistle and a foul on Illick. I thought Illick had played that perfectly. I thought it was going to be a reach on Zhao on the wrist, but it's Braden Illick's first. The fourth on the Eagles. And 2 free throws here for Deuce Wingfield. Hasn't been there much this season. 22 of 31 at the stripe for Wingfield. Make it 24 of 32. He's shot 187 free throws in his career, made 145 of them prior to these, and this second one can make it a 10-point game if he makes it. Wingfield bends the knees, puts the second one up, and it swirls through. 29-19, Eagles by 10, 10:30 to play in the first half. Eagles 12 of 14 to start this game from the floor. Carson-Newman front court. Brennigan, right wing with the rock. Ball rotates around his waist, dribbles right baseline, backs it out into the right corner. Ramsey defends him. Brennigan going to shoot over the top of him. Back of the rim, no. Illick and Zhao fought for the rebound. Neither one of them grabbed it. They tip it to Patrick Shelley. Cavs control. Wingfield into the paint, lost the handle on it, gathers it back. Whistle, double dribble. Really thought Zhao dislodged it, thus taking away the fact that Wingfield picked up his dribble. However, officials say different. And Carson-Newman controls after the Cavs' second turnover. Eagles bring it front court ahead by 10. Crowder between the rings. Chest pass Zhao right point. Drives on Shelley to the cup. Zhao left-hand finish. Backboard, nothing else. Dean the board. Dean into the front court for Shelley. He heaves one up. Whistle. And a foul on Braden Illick. That's 2 on Illick. A 5th on the Eagles. More free throws for the Highland Cavaliers, who, in spite of going just 5 of 16 from the floor, have done a nice job attacking. And they've paid it off so far, going 6 of 6 at the charity stripe. Potentially why this one isn't more out of hand, given the shooting percentages, as Shelley rims it off to the right. The Eagles have started 12 of 16 from the floor. They've made 7 more shots than UVA Wise. Threes are even, 3 apiece. However, Cavs They've made 4 more free throws than the Eagles. Second free throw for Shalitas to get it down to single digits, and he does, rattling it in. 29-20. Eagles by 9. 9:45 to play in the first half. Evan Ramsey still on the floor. Risky move here for Blake Mellinger, playing the big man with 3 fouls, but he's made a difference with his 7-foot length at the rim. Jaw at the head of the key. Chest pass over to Brennigan, left wing. Up top, Hubbard. Hubbard slips it, Jaw left corner. Dribble handoff for Brennigan. Drives baseline, dumps Jaw at the free throw line. Back to Hubbard, left point. Hubbard slaloming through traffic. Backs it out to the right corner. Hubbard, jab step. Lost the handle on it. Gets around Ramsey. Gets around the screen from Jaw and lays it in from the left block. Off the glass. 31-20, Eagles by 11. 9:10 to play in the first half. Good down screen by Jaw. Got Hubbard open and caught 2 defenders in it. Cavs front court. Left wing, Wingfield. He tries a triple, and Wingfield nails it. Deuce Wingfield, his 16th three of the season. Cavs with their 4th three of the half. 4-7 from range to get within 8. 31-23 with 8:50 to go in the opening stanza. Eagles front court. Brennigan right around the Jaw screen to the free throw line. Lost the handle on it. Dean the steal at the right elbow. Dean into the front court for the Cavs. Dribbling head of the key. Right around a Ramsey screen. Dean stop, floater, right of the paint. Backboard, nothing else. Zhao grabs the rebound off the missed 15-footer. Hubbard into the front court. Drives on Ramsey. Gets the bucket. Missed the layup. Rebound scooped up at the free throw line by Lightford. Lightford into the front court. Backs it out, Dean left wing. Right around the Ramsey screen. Kicks Wingfield, right point 3. Wingfield steps in and drains it. 6-0 run for the Cavs, all from Deuce Wingfield. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. 31-26, 8:08 to play in the first half. Eagles work at front court. Hubbard, chest pass to Brennigan. It's intercepted. Lightford the steal, running to the rim. He lays it in. Brennigan stoved his hand on that exchange. 8 straight for the Cavaliers, and Chuck Benson calls for time. 7:56 to play in the first half. What was once a 12-point Carson-Newman lead has been dropped down to 3 thanks to this 8-0 Wise run over the last minute 5. 31-28, Eagles leading. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:56 to go in the first half. UVA Wise trailed by 12 moments ago, but the Cavs have rattled off an 8-0 run over the last 67 seconds to make this a single possession game. Eagles led 10 by 10 early after a 10-0 burst. Cavs stayed within relative striking distance thanks to free throws, and in spite of Carson-Newman shooting 72% from the field and making 5 more shots than the Cavs, they're only ahead by 3 thanks to UVA Wise free throws. Bilbray down the left side of the lane, backs it out. Brennigan head of the key. He drives on Lightford to the cup. Brennigan teardrop is a Twine Tickler. Nick Brennigan has 7 points. That stops the Cavs' 8-0 run. 33-28, Eagles by 5. 7:33 to go in the first half. Wise front court. Left wing, Wingfield. Bounce feed, Ramsey left baseline. Back it out, Lightford left wing. Around the horn it goes to Dean, right wing. Dean drives on McElhaney, strip going up. McElhaney to steal left of the lane. Eagles ahead to Jaw. Jaw runs the middle of the lane and thrusts it through with 2 hands off the dime from Matt Bilbray. 35-28, Eagles by 7. 7:03 to go in the first half. Cavs with it front court. Ramsey hands off to Wingfield, top of the key. Wingfield back to the right wing, Setkovic inside out to the left wing, Wingfield. Wingfield fires another three, and he knocks it down. He is 3 of 5 from deep. Zyver Wingfield was 15 of 50. That's 30% coming in. He's made them at volume today. Cavs have made their last 3. They're down by 4. 35-31 with 6:34 to play in the first half. Eagles the other way. Bilbay, right elbow, spot up jumper is good from 15. He's got 9, a perfect 4-4 from the field, and Carson-Newman extends the lead back to 6. 37-31 with 6:20 to play in the first half. Cavs onto the offensive end. Left wing for Wingfield. Twirls around and hits Dean top of the key. Dean, crossover dribble down the left side of the paint. Flips out Wingfield left wing. Wingfield, hot hand, feeling it. Front of the 10, no good. Ramsey sends the rebound up. Deflects off of Bilbray. Whistle, foul. Charge this to Matt. It's the freshman's second, the Eagles' 6th. And Trey Hubbard will re-enter for the Eagles. 6:04 to play in the first half. 37-31. Eagles leading by 6. They've shot 76% from the field in the opening half. But the Cavs have gotten to the free throw line to make up for the fact that they're at 41%. Out of the key, Shelley. Chest pass over to the right wing, Wingfield. Pull up, right elbow, 17-footers halfway down and out. Jaw the rebound. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard with handles on the left wing. Hubbard dribbles right around to Zhao, screen to the right point. Shelley on him. Hubbard accelerates the basket, pumps, gets his defender airborne, and lays it up once Shelley flies by him. Hubbard good for 2. He's got 8. Eagles stretch it back to 8. 39-31, 5:30 to play in the first half. Cavs with it front court. Offensive foul. A moving screen called on Anderson Cummins, his first. The 4th on the Cavs. And the ball back in Carson-Newman's hands. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Eagles shooting 77% from the field in the first half. Up by 8 with 5:20 to play. Hubbard, free throw line for Carson-Newman. We got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball as Zyver Wingfield shoved Usman Jaw to the ground. Wingfield's first, the 5th on the Cavs. 20 on the shot clock for Carson-Newman. And the ball out of bounds to the right baseline for the Eagles. Zhao to trigger. Gets it into Brennigan right corner. Slips Hubbard at the top of the key. Hubbard right around a Jaw screen to the right block. Hubbard underneath the basket. Got a whistle and a shove. The foul goes on Patrick Shelley. His first. Quickly a 6th on the Cavs. And Carson-Newman with the ball out of bounds to the right baseline. 20 on the clock again. Zhao inbounds Brennigan right corner. Back it out between the rings to Hubbard. Hubbard down the right side of the paint. Slips back out Zhao right wing. Pump fake the 3. Drive on Shelley. Get around Lidman and lay it in with the right hand off the window. Strong take for John Zhao. He's got 5. After the Cavs cut it to 3, the Eagles have stretched it back to 10. 41-31 with 4:50 to go in the opening half. Cavs with it front court. Shelley at the free throw line. Jab step, 15-footer over McElhaney. Missed it off to the right. Hubbard corrals the board right baseline for the Eagles. 6 in a row for Carson-Newman, looking for more. Hubbard, left corner, 3-ball, bullseye! Trey Hubbard drains a 3. It's a 9-0 run for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles stretch it to 13. Largest lead of the day for the Eagles. 44-31 with 4:20 to go. Cavs the other way. Cummins finishes at the rim from the right side. That's his 7th point. Eagles bring it front court ahead by 11, 44-33. Zhao left wing triple. Missed it off to the right. Cummins the board on the right block. That's the Eagles' first miss from the field in their last 7 attempts. Cummins, free throw line, 15-footer. Rims out front side. McElhaney keeps it to the 1. Ball in Trey Hubbard's hands. He will let the air out of the thing a little bit and walk it over the timeline. Moving left to right. Hubbard out of the key, step back, 3 fired, rims out front side. Shelley snags the board for the Cavs. UVA Wise brings it right to left. Shelley attacks the basket and lays it in high off of the window. 44-35, that makes it a 9-point game. 3:30 to play in the first half, Eagles leading. Hubbard over the timeline, right side for Carson-Newman. Motions with his left hand as Cummins defends him, man-to-man. Hubbard, right around a McElhaney screen to the right wing. Spekovic switches to him. Hubbard attacks the basket, slips it to Shaw. Left block, pumps, layup, no. McElhaney there with a tap. Stick-to-itiveness for Camden McElhaney. He's got his first points. Eagles back up 11. 46-35 with 3:02 to play in the first half. Wise front court. Lidman, right point three, front of the 10, no. Zhao wins the jump battle with Spekovic for the rebound. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard into the middle of the paint. Right-hand toss, good for two from 10 feet out over top of Lidman. 48-35, Eagles up by 13, matching their biggest lead. Trey Hubbard has 13 points. Cavs onto the offensive end. Head of the key, Cummins. Moves down the left side of the lane, kick out left corner for Wingfield. Step back, 15-footer, switches in from the left baseline. So Ivor Wingfield has 13. It's a 48-37 lead for the Eagles with 2:22 to play in the first half. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard runs it over to the left wing for Carson-Newman. Hubbard attacks the baseline, now backs it out Jaw, dribble handoff Zhao. Zhao moves inside on Lidman to the left block. Zhao backs it out left corner, Lidman defends him the whole way. Zhao with 7 on the shot clock, fires a 3, missed it. Jaw taps the rebound to McElhaney, who has a look what I found, 2 all by himself in front of the hole. Back to a 13-point lead. Camden McElhaney's got 4 points, all of the second chance variety, and it's a 50-37 lead for the Eagles with 104 seconds left. Cavs front court. Wingfield, left elbow jumper is good from 15. He's got 15. 50-39, Eagles by 11. 94 seconds left in the first half. Still haven't had our under 4 media, by the way. Hubbard, head of the key, attacks the basket, gets the right block, and has it blocked out of bounds by Lidman. Brings us to a break in the action. Minute 25 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 50. UVA Wise 39. Eagles extended things back out with a 9-0 run and lead it 50-39. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman leading UVA Wise 40-39. It could potentially be 49-39. Officials are checking on a Trey Hubbard 3 from about 3 minutes ago to see if that is indeed a 3. So they have taken a look and confirmed that the call is right. It is a 3, and the score remains 50-39 with a minute 25 to go in the first half. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Browder, Zhao, Hubbard, Brennigan, McElhaney on the floor for Carson-Newman. Here with a minute 23 to go in the first half. Browder at the top of the key, attacks the basket, pumps, lays it up with the right hand, got blocked from behind by Ramsey. Smart defense playing with 2 fouls, and Pruitt grabs the rebound. Cavs front court, Spektovic, right corner 3, front of the 10, no. Zhao the board for the Eagles left block. The Eagles fly left to right. Hubbard attacks the basket, goes right at Ramsey, and gets shoved from behind as he was peeling around. Zyver Wingfield picks up his second, the team's 7th, 1-1 for Trey Hubbard. Well, Blake Mellinger has gambled. Evan Ramsey's certainly a difference maker in there at 7 feet for the Highland Cavaliers, and he picked up 2 real quick fouls. Blake Mellinger put him back into the game as Hubbard misses the front end of the 1-1. About 12 minutes left, and he has played foul-free since then. Cavs a significantly better defensive presence with him in the game. Matchup zone for the Eagles. Cavs go for round 1 with 13 to shoot. Wingfield, left point, drives inside on Hubbard, gets to the left block, drop step, layup, no. Spektovic tap, good from the right side. Second chance points, 4 and 5 for the Cavs. They're down 9, 50-41, with 30 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Eagles bring it left to right. 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Hubbard, right wing, moves inside on Spektovic, kick out Brennigan left corner. Brennigan twirls around, gets inside, drops it off McElhaney. It's deflected out of bounds by Wingfield and stays with Carson-Newman with 7 to shoot and 13.8 to go in the first half. Ramsey will exit. Wise not going to take the risk of letting him pick up his 3rd foul. Anderson Cummins is also back in, replacing Deuce Wingfield, who's playing with 2 personals. So Jack Browder will inbound from the right baseline. 7 to get a shot off, 13 to play. Goes into Hubbard, who slipped. Pruitt the steal. Pruitt races ahead down the left side of the lane, lays it in with 7 seconds to go. 50-43, there's a wet spot there. Browder down the right side of the paint. Browder made the shot. He's fouled on the floor, doesn't get the continuation. Charged the foul to Collier Pruitt, his first, the team's 8th. And out comes the mop to take care of the spot where the turnover was lost. So Carson-Newman will try to get into the locker room ahead by 9. Eagles, though, just 2 of 6 at the charity stripe. Jack Browder, 5 points so far today. This is his first. We presume free throws if he makes the first. Nope, rimmed out left side. Rebound snagged by Spektovic. He'll sling it ahead. And that is how the first half comes to a close. UVA Wise scores the final 6 points of the period. And that means the halftime score is Carson-Newman 50 and UVA Wise 43. Eagles up by 7 at the halftime break. We return for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeAndEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Shao, catch three. Nylon for Shao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 50-43 lead over the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers. Eagles trying to split the season series with the Highland Cavaliers, and really an interesting one. I think if you were to just look at the shooting percentages and the turnovers, you would think, how on earth is this game this close? Carson-Newman has made 7 more shots than the Cavaliers. The Eagles are at 67% from the field, while limiting the Cavs to 43%. And from those numbers alone, this game has the feeling of a 13 to 15-point halftime lead. But there are two things that have gone in UVA Wise's favor, really 3 if you want to get down to it and split up one of those. One you could split up is free throw shooting. UVA Wise did a fine job getting to the line in the first half and at knocking down its free throws. Cavaliers 7 of 8 at the line. On the flip of that, Carson-Newman just 2 of 7 at the free throw line. And that looms as a reason why Wise is a little bit closer than potentially that 67 to 43% shooting percentage differential would indicate. And the other thing, Cavaliers, the better three-point shooting team in the first half. Wise went 6 of 13 from beyond the arc. Deuce Wingfield, a guy who has made 15 all year at a 30% clip, goes 3 of 6 from range to pace Wise from beyond the arc, and he has 15 points at the break to lead all scorers. So Wise's three-point shooting and free throw shooting making up some of the difference in this one. Cavs do go on a 6-0 run there at the end of the first half, and part of that, unlucky for the Eagles, Carson-Newman had a couple turnovers because of slips and perspiration on the floor. It's very warm here in Holt, and those slip and falls cost Carson-Newman 4 points in that 6-point swing. Eagles led by Trey Hubbard. He's been high caliber, 13 points for Carson-Newman's point guard, 6 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3. He does have 4 rebounds to boot. Matt Bilbray with 9 points off the bench in 6 minutes. He's 4 of 4 from the floor and has handed out 2 assists. All adds up to a 50-43 lead for Carson-Newman at the half over UVA Wise. We come back on the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report. We'll break things down around the South Atlantic Conference. That's after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the shopcneagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, halftime at Holt, where Carson-Newman has a 50-43 lead on UVA Wise. Carson-Newman's women victorious earlier today, 108-76 over the Highland Cavaliers on the back of 29 points from Jen Sullivan, 11 of 17 from the floor, and 5 of 8 for her. Lindsay Taylor had a double-double with 16 points and 10 rebounds to guide Mike Mincy's group to victory. Plenty of good games around the South Atlantic Conference today. Some of these are purely on record. Some of them are geographic rivalry games. Game that is high quality based on record, and it's been high quality on the scoreboard, is Lenore-Rhine traveling to the Abney Center to take on the Anderson Trojans. That is a 37-37 game with 19:46 to go in the second half. Dallas Jones leads all scorers with 12 points for the Trojans, who are only shooting 41% from the field, but have made more threes than the Bears. Their largest 3 of 7 from deep. There's 6 first-half threes that went in for the Trojans. That's the reason it's all even between AU and LR over at the Abney Center. Notable game because of proximity. LMU leads the league. Tusculum is toward the bottom of the standings, but Pioneers, always scrappy, always fighting. They're only down 2 to LMU at the break, in spite of only shooting 33% from the field, and that's because the Pioneers only turned it over twice. They took 10 more shots than LMU, and they're able to parlay that scrap into a 2-point halftime deficit. Taj Kimber has 11 points to lead Tusculum, while Jordan Walters has 9 on 4 of 5 shooting to pace Lincoln Memorial. Catawba has traveled to Hartsville to take on Coker, and that one is all square at the halftime break, 46-46 between the Indians and Cobras. Coker shooting 41% from the field, or 51% from the field, pardon me. Catawba's at 47%. Indians have only made 1 3 compared to 6 for the Snakes, but the Indians have gotten to the free throw line a lot more, and 2 teams that apply a ton of on-the-ball pressure. Catawba has a 10-4 lead in points off turnovers. Newberry has headed over to Gaffney, South Carolina to take on the Limestone Saints. The battle of Palmetto State schools. Wolves with a hot hand. James Lavorne has 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Wolves shoot 55% from the field in the opening half. Limestone at 47%, and with 9 points apiece from Peyton and Okoji. Final game on the docket features Mars Hill at Emory and Henry, and the Wasps with a 40-32 lead at the halftime break on the Lions. Ian H shoots 55% from the field and has 11 points from Gabe Brown. Halftime here in Holt, Carson-Newman a 50-43 lead on UVA Wise. Second half action heads your way after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up three on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Halftime in Holt. Carson-Newman leaders 50-43 over UVA Wise at the halftime break. Adam Cavalier happy to have you courtside. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. We hope you're enjoying this one. Apologies for the lack of a video stream tonight. If you've tried to find the game in that facet, there is no internet on campus right now, and because everybody's clogging up the cell towers, we don't have enough bandwidth to actually get a video feed out. But we are recording for prosperity. Our director today, Jay West, our replay operator, Ian Johnson, Emma Bowling, Will Humphreys, Dayton Jernigan, and Molly Buckowitz, our camera crew. Their work is not being seen right now, but it'll be put out later. Jack Browder, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, John Zhao, and Nick Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman to begin the second half. Eagles with the ball moving right to left, trying to put a halt to a 6-0 Cavalier run that ended the first half. Illick pump takes a three from the top of the key, attacks the basket, left side of the paint, shovels Browder left block. Browder fades back, misses the layup, but a whistle and a foul. And it's going to be a third personal on Deuce Wingfield. First team foul on the Highland Cavaliers. 2 free throws for Jack Browder, where Carson-Newman has not been automatic today. 2 of 7 at the line as a team. Browder's first free throw. This one buttery smooth down through the strings. One more free throw for Jack Browder. That freebie puts a halt to the Cavs' 6-0 run to close the first half. Browder, a 2-2 stretch, and the Eagles are up 9. 52-43 with 19:42 to play in the second half. Cavs work it from left to right. Svekovic, dribble handoff for Wingfield, left wing, out to Dean between the rings. Dean, right hand dribbles to the right wing, stops, overhead pass out of the key, Svekovic. Swing it left wing for Lightford. Lightford stops, free throw line, pulls it back out. Svekovic, left wing three, off the mark. Ramsey, the rebound, has to save it in to the head of the key. Does so to Lightford. Second chance for the Cavs. Wingfield at the top of the key. Yo-yo, step back, left elbow, 15-footers off the mark. Ramsey keeps it alive over to Dean. Dean drives the left side of the lane. Fades from 10 and connects off the window. Ramsey didn't grab rebounds, but he kept them alive. And the Cavs get it on the third try to get within 7. Eagles the other way. Hubbard attacks the basket and lays it in from the right side. 54-45, Eagles by 9, 18:48 to play in the second half. Wise front court. Out of the key, Lightford around the screen, open three, short front of the 10. Ramsey punches it out of bounds on the left baseline, and it's back to Carson-Newman. Eagles are +1 on the glass. And Carson-Newman gets the ball and goes from right to left. Hubbard slips Illick, left block, pumps, gets into Ramsey, lays it up. Ramsey blocked his shot and comes away with a rebound. Cavs race left to right in all black. Dean, NBA, range three, head of the key, straight on, back iron no. Hubbard the board. Cian brings it right to left. Browder attacks Ramsey, gets the bucket and finishes through contact. Ramsey was straight up, no whistle. Jack Browder has 9, Eagles up 11. 56-45, 18:07 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Ramsey backing down Illick, left block, turns, right hand, feathers it up, strong off the right iron. Browder the rebound. Ahead to Zhao, right sideline for the Eagles. Zhao in transition, scoops it up with the left hand. It's short off the front of the rim. Light for the rebound. Lightford running front court, moves it to the right wing, and Blake Mellinger calls for time. So we'll step aside for a break as well. 17:48 to go in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 56, UVA Wise 45. Eagles have outscored Wise 6-2 after halftime, and Blake Mellinger nonplussed. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
56-45, Carson-Newman's back up 11 on UVA Wise with 17:48 to go in the second half. Cavalier basketball out of the break. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Ramsey at the right elbow. Gives off Dean, curling, bounce feed inside, intercepted by Hubbard. Fifth turnover of the day for the Cavs. Eagles run the other way. Zhao coasting to the cup, missed the right-hand layup off the window. Svekovic grabs the rebound, Cavs the other way. Wingfield stripped. Browder the steal. Browder into the front court. Sends it to Brennigan. Pass tapped away, and Svekovic steals it back. 2 turnovers beget 2 turnovers. Ramsey left baseline with it. Baseball pass out of the key. Wingfield around to Lightford right wing. Lightford left around his screen to the free throw line. Curls it out left corner Wingfield. Baseline drive. Hubbard held him going in. Whistle and a foul. This is foul number 1 on Trey Hubbard. Foul number 1 this half on Carson-Newman. And 2 free throws for Deuce Wingfield, who has made 2 shots at the line and as many attempts Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Not a shooting foul, pardon me. So ball out of bounds, inbounds to Svekovic. Back to Dean, left wing. Pump fakes a three, bounce speed, nobody there. Hubbard the steal. Hubbard races ahead for Browder. Hubbard to the rim, throws it down with the right hand on the break. 3 straight turnovers for the Highland Cavaliers. Eagles match their biggest lead, 58-45 with 16:47 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Dean, bounce speed, Ramsey goes inside. Browder meets the 7-footer and turns him away at the summit. Eagles the other way. Zhao, left point, measures a 3. Zhao! Bang, bang! 9-0 explosion for Carson-Newman. And the Eagles are up 16. 61-45 with 16:20 to play in the second half. Cavs onto the offensive end. Out of the key, Dean. Dean, jab step, right around his screen, sends it right corner for Ramsey. Backs down Illick, turns, dishes, left corner, Wingfield a triple. Wingfield rattles it in, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Counted and 1. Count the basket for Deuce Wingfield. The personal is on Browder, his first. The team's second. And that is the first bucket for Wise in 2.5 minutes and halts the Eagles' 9-0 run. Deuce Wingfield makes his 4th 3 of the game. And has a chance at the 4-point play. Bends his knees. And 1 free throw. Goes in. 61-49, Eagles by 12. 16:05 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Illick, bounce feed inside for Browder. Dean knocked it away. Dean into the front court for the Cavs. Sends it Wingfield right wing. Pump fakes a 3, steps inside the arc. Long 2, rattles in. Deuce Wingfield rattles home a 2. He's got 21. And the Cavs are within 10. Eagles the other way. Illick left wing triple. Short off the front of the rim. Cavs have scored 6 in a row to get within 10 after the Eagles' 9-0 run. Out of the key for Wingfield. Left around the Ramsey screen, attacks the basket, left block, turns, hits Ramsey. Ramsey behind the defense, throws it down. 8 in a row for the Cavs. They've answered. 61-53, Eagles lead cut to 8, 15-15 to go in the second half. Eagles move right to left in the pristine home whites. Illick attacks the basket, now backs it out. Brennigan, left point, catch 3 on the way, swirls out left side. Ramsey the rebound. Wise moves from left to right with it. Dean, inside out to Cummins, left wing. Cummins. Over to Dean, left corner. Dean brings 2 to the ball, back to Shelley, left wing. Catch 3 on the way. Front of the 10, no. Ramsey, an offensive rebound. He sticks it back in from the right side. 10 straight for the Cavs. They cut it to 6 after trailing by 16 moments ago. Eagles bring the basketball from right to left. Looking to halt this 10-0 run. Browder attacks Ramsey, has his shot erased. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Browder brings us to a break in the action. 14:25 to go in the second half. Wise has responded to Carson-Newman's 9-0 run with a 10-0 run over the last 100 seconds. And after the Eagles led by 16, it's back to a 6-point Carson-Newman lead. 61-55 with 14:25 to go in the second half. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Well, if you've blinked, you've missed some stuff here at the start of the second half. Carson-Newman got up by 16 off of a 9-0 run while the Cavs went 2:45 without scoring. Now the Eagles haven't scored in 2:10, and the Cavs have answered with a 10-0 run of their own to get within 6 and looking for more on this possession, moving left to right in all black road jerseys. Dean off to the left corner, Shelley for Pruitt on the left baseline. Back to Dean, right wing, dropping off Ramsey, right block. Backs down Jaw, spins right, lays it up. It's off the front iron, no. McElhaney grabs the miss, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Jaw draws a blocking foul as he caught a pass in the middle of the lane. He ran through Shelley, who had turned to draw the charge before Jaw had turned with a basketball. Second on Patrick Shelley, second team foul on the Cavs. 25 on the shot clock, and the Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the left baseline. Looking to halt this 10-0 Wise run. Zhao looking to trigger. Bounces into Jaw on the left corner. Jaw, one dribble. Hands off Bilbray left wing. Bilbray between the legs against Cummins. Bilbray hits Brennigan left wing. Pump takes a three, dribbles inside, kick out Bilbray, right point, three ball, lines it up and knocks it down. Matt Bilbray is into double digits for the second time in his career. That halts the 10-0 Wise run and puts the Eagles up 9. 64-55 with 13:30 to go in the second half. Cavs front court. Shelley left elbow jumper's good from 15. Second Cav into double figures. He has 10. 64-57. Eagles by 7. That's the margin at the break. Eagles bring it front court. Zhao, right point with the handles against Cummins. He pulls from range. And Zhao rifles it in from NBA plus. Zhao with 11. Third Eagle into double figures. 67-57. Eagles back up 10. 13 minutes to go in the second half. Cavs front court. Dean slips Ramsey head of the key around to Shelley left wing. Shelley, left elbow, 15-footer, good again. Shelley mastering the mid-range. He has 12. 67-59. Eagles by 8. 12:45 to go in the second stanza. Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray, top of the key. Step back over top of Dean. Bilbray, icy, he hits. Matt Bilbray has 15 points. New career high for the baby out of Stone Memorial. Cavs the other way. Cummins reverse layup goes in from right to left across the face of goal. 70-61. Cavs cut it to 9. 12:17 to go in the second half. Offense is flourishing. Eagles right to left. Zhao attacks the basket. Misfired the layup. Ramsey grabs it off the backboard. And the Cavs move left to right with it. Dean works inside. Shoots over top of Jaw. Missed it off the back iron. Whistle and a foul. Battling for the rebound. Charge this to Matt Bilbray. It's his third. Third on Bilbray. Third on the Eagles. We come to a break in the action. 12 minutes to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 70. UVA Wise 61. Back after these messages. A frenetic pace here in Holt on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
.12 minutes to go in the second half. Carson-Newman has a 70-61 lead on UVA Wise. Eagles have outscored the Cavs by 2 out of the halftime locker room, but it's been in the form of runs. Eagles jumped up by 16 with a 9-0 run. Wise answered with a 10-0 run. Get it back down to the halftime margin. Cavs with the ball, trailing by 9. Cummins slaloms inside, blows the bunny from the left side. Zhao the rebound. And the Eagles move right to left. Hubbard behind the back on Pruitt, backs it out to the right wing, and Cian sets up shop in the half court. Illick, head of the key. Left hand dribbles, shovels to Browder, who curls around a screen, attacks and dishes. Brennigan right corner. Drive, dish, Illick head of the key around a Hubbard left corner. Pump fakes a three on Ramsey, steps right, misses the three. Browder an offensive rebound, sticks it back in from the right side. Fourth board for Jack Browder. He's the fourth Eagle into double figures with his 10th and 11th points. And the Eagles are back on top by 11. 72-61 with 11:13 to go in the second half. Cavs with it front court. Shelley, right elbow, left around this Ramsey screen. Now lobs to Ramsey. Dean right corner, back to Ramsey right block. Ramsey fires out. Shelley, head of the key, straight on three. Missed it off the front iron. Browder rises up for his fifth rebound in the middle of the orange paint. Eagles sprint right to left, ahead by 11. Hubbard all the way to the hoop. Misfires the layup. Illick an offensive rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Floats it out to Hubbard right wing. Now shovels over to Illick in the right corner. Illick, left hand dribbles to the top of the key. Scrapes around a screen. Open look from deep. Illick buries it. Braden Illick has 8. His first make from range. Carson-Newman has scuttled out ahead by 14. 75-61 with 10:27 to go in the second half. Wise looking for an answer. Won't come from the left wing. An offensive rebound, though, from Shelley on the right block, and he lays it in. 75-63, Eagles by 12. 10:13 to go in the second half. That stops a 2-minute Wise scoring drought. Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard at the top of the key. Right around the Browder screen. Slips Illick left point. Illick from distance. Left it short off the front iron. Dean rises up amongst the trees for the rebound on the left block. Cavs bring it front court down by 12. Right wing for Shelley. Lobs over the left wing. It's tipped up by Zhao. Zhao to the cup. Has it blocked on a goaltend. Count the basket for John Zhao. Zhao had laid it up off the window. It was coming down. Count the basket for John Zhao. Oh, wait, hold the phone. So there's we're going to review the play for a goaltend, and there was a foul. So potential for an and one play if replay confirms the goaltend. All right. So a lot to sort out there. You can count the basket for the moment for John Zhao. So should be 77-63 for the goaltend at present standing. And they're going to confirm. Count the basket. And then a one-shot foul after Patrick Shelley's third and the team's third. How about that? What a turn of events here. A potential and one opportunity for John Zhao. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. So an and one free throw here for John Zhao. Bends the knees, pushes it up, and it rainbows through the strings. 78-63, Eagles by 15 with 9:42 to play in the second half. Cavs worked left to right with it. Lightford hands off Dean on the right wing. Brennigan there with a high hand. Dean over to the left wing, Wingfield. Hands off Ramsey, left point. Overhead pass, right point for Lightford. Around a Ramsey screen, back to the left corner. Dean, 15-footer, spins out front side. Browder gobbles up the miss in the middle of the paint. And the Eagles fly right to left ahead by 15. Zhao, right wing, open from transition. Dead-eye! John Zhao rains down his fourth make from deep, and the Eagles have their biggest lead of the day at 18. 81-63 with 9:04 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Dean once ahead of the key three. Answer, and he rattles it in. That stops Carson-Newman's 6-0 run after they got up by their biggest lead, 81-66 now. 15-point game, 8:48 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Illick between the rings. Right hand dribbles on Ramsey, attacks the basket, lost it off of his shoe tops out of bounds for Carson-Newman's 8th turnover of the day. Ball back to the Highland Cavaliers. 81-66, Carson-Newman shot 61% from the field compared to 43% for the Highland Cavaliers. But threes and free throws have kept Wise in it. Cavs front court. Lightford sets up shot between the rings. Left-hand pass to Wingfield in left corner. Out to Dean between the circles. High hand there for Brennigan. Dean attacks the basket. Kick out. Svekovic, right wing triple. Left it short. Rebound pings around. And Zhao reaches up with two hands to pluck it out of the sky in the middle of the lane. Carson-Newman moves right to left. Zhao attacking Wingfield. Fades up. No. Illick punched it out to head of the key. Hubbard corrals. Second chance for the Eagles. Hubbard points to a spot. Calls for a screen from Illick. Moves right around it. Slips Illick ahead of the key. Pump fake the three. Dribble down the right side of the paint. Into Ramsey. Get underneath the basket. Hit Browder. Cutting. Right block. Layup with the right hand. Falls off front side. Dean the rebound. Cavs bring it left to right, down by 15. Wingfield spins inside. Right hand scoop blocked by Illick. Illick right rips in the rebound on the right block for the Eagles. Carson-Newman moving right to left. Browder for Illick, top of the key. Chest pass Brennigan right wing. Brennigan, one right hand dribble. Slips Zhao right corner. Bounce feed Illick. Dean reaches in, whistle and a foul. Charge Bradley Dean with his first personal. The fourth on the Highland Cavaliers, and that brings us to a break in the action. 7:33 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 81, UVA Wise 66. The Eagles with a 6-0 run from John Zhao to stretch things out a bit, all from beyond the arc. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
7:33 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 81, UVA Wise 66. The Eagles have shot the ball well, 59% from the field, and 6 of 10 from deep after halftime to stretch out what was a 7-point halftime lead to as many as 18 here in the second stanza. But credit-wise, they have answered every Carson-Newman run so far, and the Eagles thwart that here. Bill Bray through the head of the key, dishes out McElhaney left corner, around to Zhao left wing for a catch three. Zhao nails it. John Zhao hits his 5th three of the game. He's got 20. John Zhao now with 1,200 points in his career, and the Eagles back up by 18. 84-66 with 7:08 to go in the second half. Cavs front court. Lidman begging inside, fades over top of Jaw, but got tapped on the wrist. Ooze got him on his left paw as he was fading away. Lidman airballed it. And Ooze picks up his second, the team's 4th. 2 free throws for Max Lidman. 84-66, Eagles by 18 with 7:03 to play in the second half. Max Lidman to the line where he's 5 of 9 this season. Freshman out of Stockholm, Sweden. He had 13 points in the first meeting this season when he buried 3 threes. And his free throw is short off the front of the 10. No good. Just the second free throw that Wise has missed today. 8 of 10 at the line are the Cavs. One more free throw for Lidman. Bends the knees, hoists it up, missed it off the back of the rim. Zhao and Wingfield both go up for the rebound. Tied up, jump ball, possession arrow to UVA Wise. So the Cavs with the ball out of bounds on the left baseline. Dean to trigger into Wingfield in the left corner. Wingfield skips it right wing for Lightford. Up to Dean between the rings. Dean starting to stop on Brennigan. Spins into the paint. Flips out Svekovic. Right wing triple. Svekovic buries it nothing but net. Stops a 2-minute scoring drought for the Highland Cavaliers. Makes it a 15-point game. 84-69 Eagles. 6:40 to play in the second half. Eagles move the ball from right to left. Bilbray right around a jaw screen, accelerates, and flips Zhao head of the key. Zhao, jab step on Dean. Drives inside, gets to the cup, left-hand finish, good for 2 off the glass. 22 for John Zhao, 86-69. Eagles by 17. 6:15 to go in the second half. Cavs front court. Svekovic twirls around inside, free throw line, pushes it up. Strong off the window. Zhao gobbles up his 7th collected carom. And the Eagles move it right to left. Bilbray around a Usman jaw screen. It was a moving screen, and it gets called as such. 3rd on Uz. 5th on the Eagles. Ball back to the Cavaliers. 9th turnover of the day for the Eagles, 4th of the second half. 6 minutes to go, second stanza, 86-69, Eagles winning. Cavs onto the offensive end. Bilbray bit on the pump on an up and under move from Svekovic. He misfired the layup from the left block. Jaw thwarts and Bilbray blocks a second chance, and now the Eagles come away with a rebound and sprint front court. Brennigan ahead to Zhao, left corner 3. 8-ball corner pocket. Rack 'em up for John Zhao. He stretches the lead to 20. His 6th made 3 of the game. He's got 25. And now Brad Dean called for an offensive foul on the other end. 89-69. Eagles by 20 with 5:33 to go in the second half. It's Dean's second, the 5th on the Cavaliers. Ball back to the Eagles, up by 20. Looking to halt UVA Wise's 5-game win streak, the longest win streak active in the South Atlantic Conference. Cavs have not tasted defeat here in the 2025 calendar year. Eagles front court. Bilbray, start and stop down the left side of the lane, fades out to Zhao left wing. Tightly defended by Shelley. Back to Bilbray in the left corner. Feeds McElhaney head of the key. Drops it off for Brennigan. Brennigan working on Dean with 10 to shoot. Brennigan into the paint. Bounce feed. Zhao cutting to the cup. Zhao finishes with the right hand from the left side. 27 points for John Zhao. He's now in the top 30 all-time in scoring in Carson-Newman history. Eagles up by 22, their biggest lead. 91-69 with 4:54 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Cummins slaloms outside, left wing for a Shelley 3. Back of the 10, no. Bilbray reaches up to pry in the rebound at the free throw line. Eagles float right to left. Jaw, right block. Dribbles out to the right wing and gives off to Bilbray. It's deflected out of bounds by Shelley and stays with Carson-Newman. Hasn't been a enormous scoring run for the Eagles, just slowly but surely. Eagles will score 5 or 6, Cavs will score 3. Eagles will score 5 or 6, Cavs will score 3. But been a nice effort for the Eagles here late. Jaw, right-hand hook, middle of the lane. Won't fall off the front iron. Dean the rebound. And the Cavs will try to put a halt to what is a 7-0 Eagle run on this possession. Ramsey bangs inside on Jaw, missed the layup, got his own miss, and flips it in from the right side. 13th rebound for Evan Ramsey. He follows it up with 2 and stops Carson-Newman's 7-0 run. 91-71. Eagles by 20, 4:04 to play in the second half. Zhao left wing, heat check, and he rifles it in. John Zhao unquestionably feeling it. He's got a season-high 30 points. 94-71, Eagles by 23. Dean, quick 15-footer on the other end. He counts it and 1. Fouled in the act of shooting at the charity stripe. Zhao with his first personal, the team's 6th. Brad Dean with an and 1 freebie when we come back. 3:49 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 94, UVA Wise 73. We return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
Well, John Zhao has gotten frisky after halftime. 25 points in the second half for Zhao. And he's got his 6th career 30-point game. He's the headliner in this second half surge for the Eagles. Brad Dean is at the line for the Highland Cavaliers, trying to polish off an and one opportunity with 3:49 to play in the second stanza and get the Cavs within 20. The Eagles have played well here at home. 61% shooting for the game as a team. They've gone 9 of 13 from beyond the arc in the second half. Rare miss from Brad Dean at the charity stripe as Jack Browder gets his 7th rebound. 88% free throw shooter. He's among the nation's leaders among active players in career free throw percentage. Eagles with it front court leading by 21. Illick, right point, open from distance. He takes it and makes it. Braden Illick has 11. He is the 5th Eagle into double figures, and Carson-Newman has its biggest lead of the day at 24, 97-73 with 3:20 to go in the second half. Cavs front court. Cummins launches for a left wing three. It's off the mark. Hubbard the rebound, and the Eagles roll right to left with it. Hubbard behind the back on Svetkovic, peels it back out to the head of the key, and the Eagles reset in the half court. Now Hubbard drives on Svetkovic, gets to the right block and dumps in from the right side. 19 for Trey Hubbard, 99-73. Eagles up 26 with 2:52 to play in the second stanza. Cavs front court. Cummins head of the key. Pump fakes a three right around a Ramsey screen. Takes it to the left block. Has his shot erased by Illick. Cavs the rebound with 12 to shoot. Dean resets between the rings. Bounce feed inside for Ramsey, right block. Turns left on Illick. Left hand hook. Rattles off the right side of the rim, no good. And Zhao has his 8th rebound on the left block. Trey Hubbard shaken up. And officials call for time for Hubbard's injury. He appears to be stretching himself out in a frog position on the right baseline. 99-73, Eagles leading. Carson-Newman has taken control in this one. This was a 9-point game, 70-61, with 12:25 to play in the second half. And over the last 10 minutes, Carson-Newman has outscored the Cavs 29-12. Hasn't been one big run, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 5-0. But for every 2 buckets Carson-Newman scoring, Wise is only scoring 1. Slowly but surely, the Eagles have worked it out now to a 26-point lead, the biggest of the day for Carson-Newman on this extended 29-12 burst for Carson-Newman. Hubbard walks off the floor under his own power. And Matt Bilbray, who has been sublime with a career-high 15, going 6 of 6 from the floor with 4 assists, is back onto the floor for the Eagles. Bilbray right around an Illick screen, slips Illick right point, catch 3, lined up, doesn't knock it down, but Browder tracks down the rebound on the left wing. Second chance for the Eagles. Zhao wants it head of the key. He misses his first 3 of the second half. He had been 6 for 6. And Browder has a 9th rebound. Eagles still with the ball front court. 10 to shoot. Bilbray drops it off Zhao, left baseline. Too hot to handle. It's loose. Bilbray scoops it up, saves it over to Brennigan. 3 to shoot. Brennigan, step back, lost the handle on it. It's loose. Wise possesses it with Lidman. And the Cavs move left to right down 26. Right corner, Pruitt fires a 3 and swishes it. Collier Pruitt makes his 4th 3 of the season. And the Cavs are down 23. 99-76 with 91 seconds left. Eagles onto the offensive end. Illick, bounce feed, Zhao cutting to the basket. Left-hand layup, will not fall. Lidman grabs the miss, and the Cavs move left to right. Left wing, Spekovic. Pump fakes a three. Mosey's inside. Chucks up a right-hand runner from the free throw line. It's off the mark. Browder grabs the rebound. And the Eagles bring it right to left. That is a double-double for Jack Browder. The 17th of his career, the 6th of the season, and the first for Browder since December 4th when he had that 36-point, 16-rebound day against the Cavs. Eagles front court looking to crest the century mark. Brennigan teardrop, no. Illick the offensive rebound, and he lays it in from the right side. Eagles have cracked 100 points. 101-76. Eagles in control with 43 seconds left in the second half. Cummins misses a right wing two. Brennigan the long rebound at the free throw line for the Eagles. Brennigan brings it front court. 9-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Eagles content to halt the Cavs' 5-game winning streak in fine fettle. Cummins dispossesses Brennigan. He grabs it in the backcourt and brings it back across the timeline with 10 on the shot clock. Brennigan down the right side of the paint, gets to the cup, right-hand finger roll, will not fall. Spekovic grabs the rebound, shot clock is off. Cavs, Collier Pruitt, left wing triple, front of the 10, no good. Nick Brennigan runs down the rebound and will dribble out the final moments in this one. Carson-Newman, utterly dominant, especially in the second half. Eagles snap UVA-wise his 5-game winning streak, the longest active mark in the sack, and prevail by a final score of 101-76. Eagles split the season series and do so in emphatic fashion. 101-76 behind John Zhao's 6th career 30-point day. He buried 6 threes after halftime, and he gets past the 1,200-point threshold for his career in a 101-76 triumph over UVA-wise. Quality win for the Eagles here in Holt. Domino's post-game report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it, backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with 2 hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's Postgame Report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Life, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by shopcneagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse where Carson-Newman dominates UVA Wise and prevails 101-76. Eagles hand the Cavs their first loss of the calendar year. Wise drops to 10-6 and 7-5 in the South Atlantic Conference, while the Eagles improve to 13-6 and 8-5 in league play. Key league win, key regional win for Carson-Newman over UVA Wise here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. And it came in complete fashion. Eagles win the rebounding battle. They don't turn the ball over all that much. They shoot really efficient from the floor while limiting the Cavs to 38.7% shooting. And got up and down on the break, on the fast break, and outscored the Cavs 23-11 in transition points. Picked something, and eventually it overwhelmed and went Carson-Newman's way. This was only a 7-point game at the halftime break, and didn't fully feel like a 7-point game, in part because of Wise's first half three-point shooting, and the Cavs' ability to make free throws. Carson-Newman just 2 of 7 at the charity stripe. Added up for a little bit tighter game than potentially the shooting percentages would indicate, but all of that irons itself out in the wash in the second half as Carson-Newman has the final answer with a 29-12 scoring run to win it running away against UVA Wise by a final score of 101-76. To snap UVA Wise is 5-game winning streak, the longest until about 5 minutes ago active win streak in the South Atlantic Conference. All right, Chuck Benson has made his way courtside. When we come back on the Domino's postgame report, we'll check in with the Eagles headman. We hope. That is after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's post-game report, Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, high-level performance for your club today, winning 101-76 over arguably the hottest team in the SAC. Wise had won 5 straight games. You shoot 58.6% against the conference's second-best field goal percentage defense. You limit the Cavs to 38.7% shooting. And yet, you are a man who doesn't feed his family. You, my friend, on this day where you prevail over UVA Wise, I know that you've gotten steaks for yourself, smoked, that are steaks for one. One steak for Chuck Benson. 0 steaks for his 2 sons and wife.
Cav, look.
What?
I'm going to just stay in the moment. We're not going to talk about the future. What happens?
We're not talking about the future. I'm talking about the past and how you don't feed your family.
I thought you referenced what I'm getting ready to do after this broadcast.
Oh, which is eat a smoked
same.
steak.
So let's just stay on this present. I'm so pleased with what I saw today, Cav. I'm just so pleased with that. I love what we showed defensively today, and of course we had some guys that really got going and making shots, and those shot making and stellar, really strong defense is a good winning combination.
John Zhao has an absolutely insane second half. He finally did miss a 3, but he was 6 for 6 from beyond the arc after halftime. 25 points after halftime. He finishes with his 6th career 30-point game. He's past 1,200 points and into the top 30 all-time in career scoring for Carson-Newman. What can you say about Mary Zhao's baby boy and what he did after halftime?
I thought John had really good couple days of practice. I thought he was really locked in. I thought he had a sort of a serious sort of tone the first half. He didn't really get as many looks. The second half they came, and I just knew how he is, man. You give him enough opportunities, he's going to capitalize. He's just that efficient and that confident, and we're confident in him as well. So what he did in the second half, I'm not surprised by it because he puts in the work, and our team collectively did things we asked them to do that allowed us to find those opportunities. I thought we had some really effective transition play today. Guys running hard, Trey touching paint, Bill Bray touching paint. And then the half court, we shared the ball, touched paint, and kept it moving.
I thought UVA Wise, for a long time, did a very nice job.
See? Hey, look.
Here it is.
Look
at this.
Look at this. Mama's out comes bringing gifts. Look at this.
With cookies.
Look at
she
this.
said, did you hear just Jake? He said, those are my cookies.
We're taking them to the house. Those are his cookies, but it's my house. And them cookies are going to my house.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Al. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be eating her fine cooked meal later on.
Well, you better save some for me, though.
I'll save some for you,
Will you, though? Will you, though?
Will you really, though?
Will you, though?
Time will tell.
He had a phenomenal game.
Yes.
I give Wise a lot of credit.
Yes.
It felt like there were multiple moments in this game where you had delivered the knockout punch. And Blake Mellinger's crew kept coming and kept coming and kept coming.
They're a veteran team. I told the guys at halftime, we've got a 7-point lead here. Those guys are going to come out furious and aggressive. But I said, I'm going to challenge you all to come out furious and aggressive too. So we sort of, everybody sort of met that match. But we like you said, we surged late. But credit to them. I mean, they're a team that's had some great wins this year. They're having a great season. They're going to win a lot of games. They're right there on the cusp of being an NCAA tournament team. So tonight, this is a quality win, man, for us. A really, really good win.
I sort of alluded to it. They kept this thing around 3 possessions or so for a long time. But about the 12-minute mark, you finally surged ahead, 29-12.
Yeah.
Was it just a sense that the dam finally broke at that point, and your stops really generated transition buckets and scores?
Yeah, we got those transition opportunities going. John just created such separation. And we had the really good combination of shooting well from 3 and putting elite pressure on the rim. Jack found some junkyard Jack opportunities there. Braden found a shot or 2. Bill Bray. So many people did so many things that sort of propelled our offense there. And so credit to the players for making plays.
This game, this was a WrestleMania type game. A lot of different storylines interweaving.
Okay, fair enough.
You see where
Yeah.
in the first half, I thought it was a really intriguing chess match when Evan Ramsey got into foul trouble.
Just tell me you're not thinking I'm the Vince McMahon in this storyline.
No, you're not the Vince.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cancel you.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cancel
I want
you,
to clarify. Give me a Ric Flair.
No, I won't even do that. I'm not going to give you a Hulk Hogan.
How about Stone Cold?
No. You're not. No, not you. Know, 2 different personality. We'll go into that later. I'll explore that at some point later this season. But I felt like that was part of the storyline in the first half.
Yeah.
Evan Ramsey picking up 2 quick fouls. A gutsy decision by Blake Mellinger to play him heavy minutes.
Yeah.
And watching his game evolve and transition as he played the final roughly 8 minutes of that first half with 2 fouls. While you tried to attack him, the game within the game.
Yep.
How did that change the first half's
he rolled it. A lot of data suggests that you can still play guys with 2 the first half and be safe. I don't subscribe to that data service. We set Braden. We set Bill Bray. I mean, Braden only played 20 minutes today. He got his second foul relatively early in the first, and he sat for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But credit to Blake for having the courage to do that and the trust and confidence of the guys to play without fouling. He and Wingfield both, and Wingfield was just a monster today, especially the first half. He played those guys with 2 the first, and we really couldn't exploit that. And then, of course, when you go in the second half with 2 fouls, everything's even basically.
Matt Bilbray, you alluded to him. Resets his career high, and he was perfect.
Yeah.
6 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from deep. He ends out 4 assists and finishes with a career high 15. Your point guards were pretty darn good today.
Yeah.
19 from Trey, 15 from
8 assists,
Matt.
9 rebounds.
Trey had his moment in the sun.
Yeah.
Last time out against Newberry. So focus on Matt for this question. What did you see from
just
the
a guy
baby?
A guy that's I think he's evolved now to maybe toddler status at this point, Cap. Little toddler Bill Bray. He's no longer baby boy Bill Bray. His confidence is booming. He knows that we got trust in him. Most importantly, he's got street cred with his teammates. And of course, with he and Trey being such a really nice 1-2 punch, if one of them's always on the floor, you put the ball in their hands and they can score, they can touch paint, they share it with other teammates, they're good in transition. We've got a really nice little thing there with those guys. Of course, they're bookends. Trey's a senior, Bill Bray's a freshman. So, at the end of this year, we'll be saying goodbye to Trey. But then you still got Bill Bray for another 3, and I'm very happy knowing that he's going to be here sort of as our quarterback on the floor.
You alluded to it, a really quality performance defensively, limiting the Cavs to 38% shooting. That was the team coming in averaging 81 a night on 47% shooting. Deuce Wingfield, a career high 4 threes, not something that he's really known for. How did you adjust to that mid-game?
We didn't. we're trying to entice certain shot types by certain guys, and we were sort of willing to let him do his thing. We wanted to try to keep Dean in check because Dean is just such an explosive. He's a previous accomplished player of the year in this league. He's such a dynamic guy, and then of course the 7-footer he creates problems. I thought we did a pretty good job across the board, man. Just sort of staying poised and staying committed to what we said we were going to do. Our guys followed through. That's another big step in the right direction for our team.
This starts a stretch of 3 out of 4 inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Big one on Wednesday with Brian Good's Wingate Bulldog team coming to town. They did not play today. They had the Wednesday off. They're the league team that has the, I guess, midweek bye. You've got that. You've also got, and it makes me want to vomit that it's been 10 years, the 10-year reunion of the 2015 SAC title NCAA team, and a whole bunch of guys from that year coming back. Break down how do you celebrate this one, looking ahead to Wingate and a special weekend.
Well, clearly this is a great win for us. Just very proud of the win, happy for our guys, and really happy for the steps. I thought we took more positive steps, more steps in the direction of improvement and growth, and that creates more confidence and trust with everybody in the program. Saturday will be its own battle. I mean, Brian Good coach team, and they're legit. They're defending conference champions. And they've got Kendall Taylor, who's one of the best players in the region. We're gonna have our hands full. So that'll be the primary focus. But like you said, man, I'm really gonna enjoy seeing a lot of those guys from that 14-15 championship team. A lot of them planning on coming back. We got even our beloved Josh Rogers coming in from London, England. We got a bunch of guys gonna be here, and I just can't wait to see them. I hope we can perform well enough and have the trifecta of a great time with them and let them see us perform at a level worthy of a win.
Chuck, pleasure as always.
Great. Thanks, Cap.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson will continue on the Domino's postgame report. Our Food City player of the game, John Zhao, to the microphone when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarillo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarillo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Sabarillo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report, Adam Cavalier alongside our Food City player of the game, John Zhao. John, congratulations in order. Career 30-point game, number 6. You're officially into the top 30 all-time in scoring in program history. and passed the 1,200-point threshold for your career. You have also passed assistant coach Luke Brennigan on the career threes made list and are in the top 7 all-time in that regard. On an otherworldly second half, you did prove yourself mortal there at the very end, missing a 3, but 6 straight makes from beyond the arc, 25 points after halftime to finish with an even 30 for the day. What clicked, especially second half for you?
I don't know. Ever since break, I think just like my big thing is just been trusting God, and I mean that goes to show today. I mean, not only was it trusting God today, it was trusting, the work, trusting my teammates, and them especially trusting me, because it's easy for someone to look at it and be like, maybe with a team that doesn't have the culture like we do, you see somebody not shooting great, you don't want to keep passing the ball, but we have a team and a culture where we trust each other, and we know what each individual can do and bring to the team, and I think that really showed today with each and every one of us.
It shows a maturity from you, because I know you're grateful for God's gifts and God's blessings. Blessed you with the threes today.
Yeah.
The layups, not so much. 7 missed layups on the day. How do you take the good with the frustration of mercy? You make some shots around the rim, some crazy things going to happen.
Well, I mean, first you got to credit them. I mean, they have elite rim protection. I think going into this game, they had the #1 defense in the SAC. I think that's what CB mentioned. And, I mean, obviously I'm not going to say it was just me missing shots. They obviously affected it. But I'm just going to – I mean, now it's just like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to go get in the gym, work on the things that I struggled with today. And that one of those things was finishing at the rim, especially going to the left.
Yeah, we do see you in here late at night oftentimes. I won't be here since the internet's out, but I would not be surprised at 11:30 to find you out here, as I have found you many a night. You touched on it. Their defense, and Evan Ramsey is a formidable presence in the middle. But I would argue Carson-Newman brought its own degree of heat with its defense. You limit Wise to 38.7% shooting. What was it about the defensive effort? Wise, I think, credit the Cavs. They punched and kept punching for a long, long time. Lesser teams would have broken a lot earlier.
Yep.
But eventually, there's, what was it, a 29-12 run there late. What was it about that stretch where you buried back-to-back threes as a part of the run, fueled by defensive stops?
Oh, that's what it was. It was defense. That's been our focus. Redefining ourselves. That's what we're doing. We're redefining ourselves as a defensive-minded, tough team that's going to bring it for the entire game. And I feel like we've been taking steps in the right direction, and we're just going to continue to build on that. And I'm just thankful and blessed that it was able to shine today, and we were able to pull through and execute what we needed to do.
How about the play of the point guards today? Trey Hubbard and the cutie pipe killer himself, Matt Baby Bilbray. Combined 34 from those two, a combined 8 assists, a combined 9 rebounds. 40 minutes with those two on the floor. How much easier does that make life for you and Braden Illick, Nick Brennigan, et cetera, et cetera?
I mean, just their confidence and their stability with the ball. I mean, when you have point guards like Trey and Matt, it's just elite ball control. So, I mean, you always know what to expect from these guys. And I want to give Trey credit because early on I think he had maybe 1 or 2 tougher lays, which he can make. And we mentioned to him, hey, try and we call it Nash and keep your dribble alive. Immediately. Didn't take it as, in a bad way. Immediately applied it and was elite. And that just shows the accountability we have on this team and just the high-level experience to just trust each other, trust coaches, and be able to apply it immediately.
Get Wingate on Saturday. It's also the reunion of the 2015 SAC title team from 10 years ago. What do you have to do to improve upon this one with a formidable foe, reigning regular season champs coming to town on Saturday.
Just keep focusing on defense. Keep making it just hard on the other team. It should never be easy for a team to play us. And that should be our goal going to this next game. And they have an elite player in Kendall Taylor. So, watch film, scout, get ready.
John, pleasure as always.
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Thank you.
It's our Food City player of the game, John Zhao. Quickly around the South Atlantic Conference before we get to our final conversation with Matt Baby Bilbray. Scores from around the SAC. Lenore Rhine ends the other longest active win streak in the SAC, 78-74. Bears prevail on the road in the Abney Center over the Anderson Trojans. Spoils a 22-point day for Dallas Jones. For Anderson, Louis June finishes with 26 points for the Bears. Efficient. He was 10 of 13 from the field and 3 of 3 from deep. Bears shoot 50% from the field. 2 Julian Dozier free throws with 2 seconds left. Ice it for LR. It was a slop fest in Greenville. Ugly, but Lincoln Memorial wins 68-55 over the Tusculum Pioneers. A weird, funky little game. LMU does shoot 51% from the field, but Tusculum dynamic on the offensive glass. They didn't turn the ball over and managed to take 24 more shots than the Rail Splitters. And in spite of Tusculum only shooting 29.9% from the field, outrageous that game is only a 13-point game. Tusculum had a second-half lead, led 40-38, but only scored 15 points the rest of the way as LMU prevails 68-55 behind 22 points from Wes Innes. 22 seconds left in the second half. Catawba has an 89-83 lead at Coker, and Xavier Moultrie is at the free throw line for the Cobras trying to make it a 5-point game. It is Newberry prevailing at Limestone 88-78. The Wolves shoot 61% from the field and had 5 players in double figures. And in overtime, Mars Hill and Emory and Henry, 40 minutes, not enough. Wasps and Lions headed for bonus basketball in a 78-78 ball game. We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside a player that Chuck Benson has dubbed the Cutie Pie Killer. That is Matt Bilbray. Matt, Stone Cold Killer today. 15 points for you, a new career high. You didn't miss from the field, 6 of 6, and handed out 4 assists. What clicked for you today at the point guard spot?
Just everything. Like my teammates, just the coaches having trust in me. I mean, my teammates having so much gravity. I just get wide open shots, and thankfully today I made them.
I don't think you could envision a better 40 minutes from the point guard position. 34 combined points between you and Trey Hubbard, 9 combined rebounds, 8 combined assists. How much do you feed off of him? How much has he taught you to be able to, really not miss a beat when you're on the floor?
I would say a whole lot, like especially getting to sit last year as a redshirt and just watch everything that he does. I mean, watching him in practice, just seeing how he gets downhill and creates for others, I try to apply that to my game.
You were on the floor for several separating moments. This was a game of runs, 10-0 for Carson-Newman, 9-0, 9-0, 29-12. What was it about those runs? What caused them today?
Elite shot making from us. I mean, I think it starts on the defensive end. We had 9 what CB would call talons, and that's our goal every game, and we met it today. So it all starts on the defensive end, and that gets our offense going.
Break down the poise necessary. Wise kept this around a 3-possession lead for a long, long time before you put him away with that 29-12 run in the final 10 minutes of the game. Defensively, how did you handle those Cavalier spurts to deliver a haymaker yet again?
I mean, yeah, they're resilient, so we know that they're not going to back down. Nobody in this league is going to back down to us when we get up. So we just have to keep playing as hard as we can. That's been a theme recently for us, is just continue to fight and play hard as we can. And we just have to do that night in and night out.
A career high, 15 points. What made today different for you?
I wouldn't really say anything was different. It's just like
just your turn?
Just my turn today. The ball just was going in for me tonight.
Turn your attention to you got to watch on the sidelines last year in a redshirt year the reigning regular season champs in the Wingate Bulldogs. What do you have to do to build on this one? Brian Good's teams are always well coached. You'll have your hands full on Saturday. What do you have to do to build on this one with that looming?
Starts on the defensive end. We got to go in there and it's here, ain't it?
Yeah.
So we gotta get some stops at home and be able to hit shots like we did tonight. But it all starts on the defensive end.
That is a true one game at a time mentality. Hadn't yet watched this one from the day. Matt, congrats on a career high. Congrats on a win.
Thank you.
That is freshman point guard Matt Bilbray as Carson-Newman downs UVA Wise. 101-76. That does it for us here on the Domino's postgame report. If you've got some spare caffeine in your system, go deliver some to Carson-Newman's IT folks. They have been working round the clock to restore internet services on campus. All love in the world to David Toole and company over in IT. They're doing the very best they can to get internet back to campus, and certainly they are in our hearts and minds as they pull all-nighter after all-nighter trying to restore things here. Hopefully we will be back to normal on Saturday, and you'll get to reap the video that normally could have been viewed live. It'll all be up after the fact once we head to the house and upload video from there. But our director today, Jay West, our replay operator, Ian Johnson, and our camera crew, Will Humphreys, Emma Bowling, Molly Buckowitz, and Dayton Jernigan. Greatly appreciate the work they did that wasn't seen live but will be seen in post. And, of course, Skip Roberts, as always, for running the show for us back inside of Network Control. We're back at it on Saturday. A doubleheader with the Wingate Bulldogs. Starts with a women's game at 2 p.m. We are on the air at 1:45. Men's game follows at 4 p.m. For our entire cast and crew, thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. It is Carson-Newman 101, UVA Wise 76. Eagles roll up a 25-point win at home over the Highland Cavaliers. Until Saturday against the Bulldogs, have a pleasant rest of your Wednesday night. Good night from Holt Fieldhouse.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.